Greetings. This is for Ethnic Studies 202, Hip Hop and the Black Experience. Now, it's difficult to find rap songs that are only for the streets, since a lot of street oriented songs, whether it be NWA, Future, the list goes on, they start off as street songs, yet they become so popular they don't stay street songs. And that applies to a lot of the semantic uh, dimensions of hip hop, whether it be staying real, staying true to yourself, which turns into a mass trend, something that's black becomes white, demographic, underground becomes commercial. What started off as hardcore, turned into softcore, uh, what started off as street definitely can merge with the suburbs, and what's old school oftenly goes mainstream, which applies to the NWA, Future, and like I say, list goes on. So back to the assignment, specifically with social locational dimensions. I had Curtis Blow, which is uh, one of the first solo rap kings. His song "The Breaks" from 1980 was the first solo rap song to sell 500,000 copies, which is known as going gold. So, based on that fact, we see it appealed to the street and the suburbs in regard to demographics. Plus, the lyrics of the song addresses common life themes such as relationship issues as well as good and bad luck. The song's production is extremely catchy, and not to mention the repetitive use of the word breaks, which is used over 80 times. And the next example is Public Enemy, 1990s Fight the Power. And I vividly recall watching this video on UMTV Raps and BET Rap City. This song was a social justice song, yet due to its placement in Spike Lee's movie Do the Right Thing, the song sold over 2 million copies. The production samples James Brown. I'm pretty sure it's a James Brown sample. The hook is interpolated from an Ozzy Brothers song. I think it's also called Fight the Power. And the song addresses social inequities and calls out Elvis Presley for assimilating black culture and John Wayne for representing white oppressors in movies. Now, like Public Enemy definitely started off as street, old school. However, their success end up crossing over to the suburbs and the mainstream, and that's just the fact of it. Didn't stay one semantic, or it didn't just stay in one dimension, one facet, or one aspect of hip hop. It became universal, like a lot of aspects of hip hop culture does. And in regard to two songs released in the last few years that are the opposite of the breaks and Fight the Power, one is Lupe Fiasco's The Samurai, which addresses, it's a song written from the perspective of singer Amy Winehouse. And another song released in the last few years was a song by Common, produced by Pete Rock, called Daydreaming. And it samples Aretha Franklin, and it's a soulful song, and it mentions Prince, and it mentions Maya Angelou, and it has all these inspirational artists it mentions, and it's an optimistic, positive song, and it's definitely not what a lot of mainstream entertainment is promoting. So it's really cool, like a fresh breath of air, and it's definitely not like the breaks or Fight the Power. So it definitely, I guess it's um, uh, dealing with the semantic dimension of social, psychological, and staying true to yourself. And yeah, it's an amazing song. So in concluding, I have to comment on KRS-One's lecture in regard to rap music back in the day, which was generally made for the love of hip hop culture, resulting in songs like Africa Bambaataa and the Soul Sonic Force, Planet Rock, which made people get on the dance floor. And one new song that reminds me of that is Kendrick Lamar, one of his latest songs called Squabble Up. Uh, this song, like Planet Rock, uses electro music samples. So although rap has changed in a lot of aspects, some things still remain the same. And that's that. Thank you.